I swear these Uber Eats drivers just like to tease you. He's been sat on the same road for about 5 minutes. And he's like he's 2 minutes away. I want my McDonald's. My driver is now apparently doing some off-roading, so I don't really know what they're doing. Hello? Thank you, I'll come open the door. This is the best day ever. Oh my god. I love McDonald's so much. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a mukbang. I'm so excited. I thought we'd have a little catch up, just a little chin wag, a little chat and eat some McDonald's while we're at it. I've never actually ordered McDonald's to like my flat. I've had McDonald's obviously, but I've never actually ordered McDonald's. I do need to hurry up though because I need to leave the placement in about 40 minutes. Okay, so I've got my drink. I got a Sprite Zero. This is so exciting. What's in here? Oh, my dips. McDonald's ketchup just tastes different. I can't explain it. Just same with McDonald's drinks. They all just taste better. And then my food. I'm so excited. Okay, so I got the spicy veggie one wrap, although I take out the spicy sauce because I don't like it. And then my chips. Oh my god, they gave me 4 dips. I only ordered 2, but they gave me 4. And my chips, which are all over the bag, so I'm gonna scoop them up real quick. Okay, the chips are slightly cold, but to me when the food is cold it doesn't really make a difference because I douse my food in ketchup, so it doesn't really matter where to start. I am currently on placement. Well, obviously not right now. I'm not just sat on placement doing a mukbang, but I am on night shifts at the moment. I've actually got to leave in about half an hour to go to my shift. This is my last night shift of this session, and then I had a night shift last night, which is actually my first ever night shift, and then I've got another one tonight, and then I'm done for the week, and I'm actually going home tomorrow. So I don't really know when I'm going to sleep, because obviously I slept this morning, so I got home at about 7:30 this morning and I slept until about like 2, 3ish. But I'll get back at the same time tomorrow morning, but then I've got a doctor's appointment at 10 and then I've got going home on the train straight afterwards, so I don't really know when I'm going to sleep. I'm going to have to try and get some naps in on my shift. Let me do a little taste test. To be fair, the top of the wrap is just wrap, so I can just fold that over. I get through a diabolical amount of ketchup. It's honestly insane. For night shifts, I have been told and also come to realise that snacks will get you through the night. Like, for tonight I've got packed a little like, it's like a protein microwave muffin thing in like a porridge pot. I don't really know what it is, I've never tried it before, but I've got that tonight. I've got a little Reese's mini Easter egg, I've got some biscuits, I've just got some snacks to get me through the evening. And then tomorrow morning, there at the train station that I'm getting to go home, there is an M&S, so I'm going to go in and get a pastry and some cookies because M&S cookies are the best. I've actually not had McDonald's in a while, so this is a proper treat. I don't know how people do the whole talking and eating thing but at the same time. I don't think I'm very talented at it. Also, you guys are currently sat on a bunch of books because I actually have my tripod here. I don't know why I didn't put my tripod up. I didn't really think that through. I just sort of thought, you know what, this will do. So I started placement in January, so I've been on placement for about a month now. Almost a month actually, that's crazy. It's been going really, really well and my mentor is really nice, which is great. we get along well, and he pushes me, but not to the point where I'm uncomfortable, because I do need a little bit of pushing, because I've not got the confidence to just like go and do stuff on placement. Whereas if he says like, do you want to try this, I'll be like, yeah, sure. So he pushes me at like a comfortable amount, which is really, really good and really handy for my skills. We've also just started a new module in uni, so I've actually not got much work at the moment, which is the first time that's happened, because normally at uni I am just stacked with work all the time. Whereas we're starting an essay module, and obviously because I've only just started it, I can't really write the essay yet because I've not got enough to write about, if that makes sense. So I'm chilling at the moment, it's great. Obviously I'm still on placement, so I'm still busy, but it's quite nice, especially as well, like, to ease myself into placement a little bit more, because I think if I had uni work alongside placement, I'd be so stressed and tired and worn out. But because I'm kind of just doing placement and then one uni day a week at the moment, it's pretty good. It's really nice as well because 2 of my close friends on my course are on the same placement as me. So obviously we're not on the exact same shifts, but we cross over quite often. Like, I was in a night shift last night and one of my friends was on a day shift, so I finished my shift when she was starting hers, and then when I go back now to start mine, she'll be finishing, so it's quite nice. Ooh. And then one of my other friends, he started 10 minutes earlier and finished 10 minutes earlier, so he just sort of waited for me, and then I drove him home because we both live in the same place. So we drove home together, which is quite nice because it meant I had someone to chat to on the way home and someone to keep me awake because I was so tired. Literally as soon as my head hit the pillow last night, I was asleep. It's so weird driving home from placement when the sun is rising. Like, it just did not feel right at all, and I kept on saying like, oh, tomorrow, but I'm like, actually no, it's not tomorrow, it's today. Like, it's so weird. And like, when we finished our shift, my mentor was like, see you tonight. And I was like, what? Oh my god, yeah, that's literally the same day. Like, I'm finishing and starting my shifts on the same day. It's very odd. I have, however, found out about 5 minutes ago that we've got some modules that we were meant to do before we started placement, and I've only done one of them, and we have to do them all by Friday. It's currently Wednesday evening, so I'm not too sure when I'm going to be doing that. Let me know your go-to McDonald's order. I love knowing what people order. Obviously I'm vegetarian, so I can only have either this or the plant burger, but I wish McDonald's did vegetarian chicken nuggets because I love chicken nuggets. I have also recently got myself a little friend group at uni, which has been so nice, like a friend group in my course, which has been lovely. And last week we went out for lunch together. We went to Las Iguanas, which I've never been to before, but it was really, really nice, and they had some really good vegetarian options, so I would definitely recommend and definitely want to go back there. But it's really nice having a friend group because growing up I didn't really have like a proper friend group. I was also just always just like floating around in and out of groups, never really like part of one myself, so it's really nice now that I'm part of a little friend group. So my Uber driver came directly to my flat and was literally outside the door, whereas normally they phone you like when other people in my flat have ordered food. Because I've never actually ordered food like by myself. I've only ever ordered if like our whole flat is ordering, but when other people in my flat have ordered food, they've always been told to like walk up to the car park. So I'm pretty lucky. Book wise, because I feel like we always need to talk about books in my YouTube videos, I'm currently reading This Coven Won't Break, which is the second book to the These Witches Don't Burn duology, which my best friend Millie recommended me. So she recommended me the first book, which I read, and then for Christmas she got me the second book. So I'm reading that at the moment. I'm about like 3/4 of the way through, I think. I don't know what to read after that because I want to read the Fourth Wing trilogy because I've read the first one, but I want to reread that and then read the second and third one because obviously the new one just came out. So I feel like it's either that or Percy Jackson, because I just recently bought the Percy Jackson series, so I want to read that as well. I am definitely a fantasy romance girl when it comes to reading. Like, I love a lot of genres, but fantasy romance always gets me. I do love like a classic romance as well, like Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. I love Emma by Jane Austen. I love all that sort of thing. But so I feel like probably fantasy romance and then classic romance are like my favourite. I also want to get more into reading Greek mythology books. I recently bought this one here. I don't know how you say his names, Orphea and Eurydice. I've butchered that. But I want to read that. I read Mythos by Stephen Fry, which I loved because it sort of gave you like an introduction to a lot of the like Greek gods and goddesses. That is my wrap demolished. Now just some chippies left and then it's time to go on placement. It's definitely fueled me for a bit. I'm going home, so I'm going home tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then I'm coming back to uni Sunday evening. So I've got like kind of like a nice long weekend at home. Friday I'm going out with my nan, which will be really, really nice. It's her birthday the other week, and so we're having our little brunch. I'm going to make her a cake as well to take with me when I see her. I'm going to do like a kind of like a Victoria sponge but with a twist. I'm doing like a funfetti Victoria sponge because I'm putting like sprinkles in it and stuff. Saturday I'm not actually sure what we're doing. I know there was a mention of a family walk, but I'm not sure. And then Sunday I think we're going to have a nice little breakfast at home before I head back to uni. I always get to a certain point where I just know that I need to go home for a couple of days, but I just sort of start missing home, get a bit emotional and know that I need to go home for a couple of days. And it also gives me something to look forward to as well, because I love going home, so. It also doesn't hurt that I can sleep in my nice big bed at home, so it's great. Bish, bash, bosh. Yum, yum, yum. The McDonald's point system is also my favourite thing ever because I feel like you can get points so easily and get free food. It's great. I'm going to finish my drink and then I'm going to get ready because I do need to leave soon. But thank you all so much for joining me, having a little catch up, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!